welcome back to Overdunk, your favorite competitive Pokemon Unite podcast. My name is Zoinks, and joined, as always, by Snacks, by Bridget. We're here for a very special episode. We're just a couple of weeks out of the World Championships in Honolulu, Hawaii, which is coming up so insanely soon. I feel like it's creeping up and storming up on us, even though we talk about it every single week. Somehow those weekly warnings are insufficient, and the event is still happening, and that's crazy. But, of course, with all that excitement on the rise, we thought we would play a few little games, have some shenanigans before we get into our big pre-Worlds episode, which will most likely be happening next week, if that's what you're looking forward to. But before we get into any of the pre-mentioned shenanigans, I gotta check in with some of my best friends in the whole entire world. And Snacks, Bridget, how you doing?
That was very confusing since you said us both. So.
Oh, I said and Snacks. It was like a dig joke, but I said it too quick probably to land. My bad. Bridget.
Oh, even better. I feel awesome about myself now. Bridget, why don't you go on ahead?
You crushed it. You're rusty. You haven't been here for a while.
That's
it's
true.
okay.
That's true.
Yeah, when you said always joined by, I was like, no, rarely joined by.
Rarely
Snacks,
joined
but we're trying to
occasionally.
Oh, we're so back. We are so back.
Exactly.
Bridget, how have you been since last week?
I'm good. I played a little bit of Unite at Reset, but I'm not gonna lie, the lag spikes have turned me slightly. So I hear you have a very upsetting story, but
they just turned me into a monster. Like I genuinely have never had less fun playing Unite than during this phase. It was crazy. I was losing my mind. I know it was a bad time out there. I frankly played a lot of Honor of Kings this last week. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at.
You're Diamond 1, I saw.
Yeah, but a lot. I've been saving my tear up match. I'm pretty excited. Okay, Snacks. Let's check in with you. It's been a couple of weeks since we had the pleasure of having you on the podcast. So how have you been, my friend? What's going on? How you prepping for Honolulu and all that stuff?
So obviously the lag spikes have been brutal, but even before that happened, I've pretty much just been spending my usual Unite game time as casting practice. So that's how I've been gearing up. I have been able to, because of some work trips where I was just kind of stuck in airports, queue up and game a little bit. So I have hit master. I think I'm one game below 1200, so like 11, 96 or 94 or whatever. But we're there technically. And since then I haven't picked it back up because the lag spikes again are absolutely egregious. So now that that's sorted out, maybe I'll find my way back through on my off casting practice times.
Is it actually fixed? I know I saw the tweets put out by both the Japanese and the English Pokemon Unite account that it was being worked on or it was like actively being investigated. Does anyone know if the fix has actually been pushed to live? Do Snacks or Bridget or chat? Someone can chime in.
I don't think so. I don't think yet.
Okay. Well, we can only hope. We can only hope it will be soon because, I really like this meta. We talked about it, I think, last episode, Bridget, that we were like, hey, I really enjoy this metagame. It's really fun right now. And so I'd love to play in it, but the game is not allowing me to. But hopefully it'll be fixed very soon. There's some more in-game stuff that we probably could talk about. There's some membership stuff leaked that's kind of wild and crazy. Whatever. That's a thing. What we did want to talk about housekeeping wise before we get into this episode is mostly for those watching live, unless we put out this podcast at a heroic rate of tonight. Tomorrow, as of the night of this recording, is the finale of Unite Mike's Mayhem Season 5? I think I've said it every week, and now I'm forgetting it now. Yeah, the finale of Season 5 is going to be next week. It's going to be an absolutely awesome event. It's going to be $350 in prize pool, thanks to our friends over at Engage GG, and of course, our earlier work with some promotions on the channel. And then Kind of Fat is going to be sponsoring as well. But the challengers are very exciting. Nemesis is going to be there because they won last season's event, as well as the winners of the first 3 weeks, the Mighty Ducks, Orange Juicers, and Luminosity Gaming. So 3 Worlds qualified team, and then of course the Mighty Ducks, which is largely the 4th place roster from this year. So an incredibly exciting night of matches. I personally can't wait. It's going to be awesome. So make sure to tune in.
Yeah, tune in, watch. It's going to be dope.
Yeah. That's pretty straightforward. But anyway, we are going to be jumping into the fun, the shenanigans that we talked about here. Let's do it, everybody. We are doing How Cool Your In-Game Name Is, Worlds Edition. I guess I should put 2024 in the title, maybe. Who knows? We did this last year, I believe, just with the North American Regional Championship players, which was a ton of fun. I just want to say up front, and honestly, early and often, this is just a tier list of how cool we think your in-game name is. This is not a tier list of skill or where we think these players line up actually in-game, whether it's mechanics or intangibles or anything like that. This is just what we think of how cool your gamer name is. Bridget, you unfortunately were not here with us last time we did this list. How you feeling?
Ew.
How you feeling about this list? Are you excited? Are you terrified? What are you thinking?
I am excited.
Okay.
I did want to see if we had any, like, categories we were grading these on. Like, do
Okay.
you guys have any things you
Vibes.
look for?
Vibes.
Okay, not helpful.
No, okay, yeah, I'll actually help. That's a great point, Bridget. I do think that we did go into it just eyes closed, head first, can't lose last time. That is,
Yep.
Deuce X is correct. But I think
Alright.
a few things kind of simmered to the top of things we
Okay.
said. If it's too edgy, you fall pretty down. Like, too edgy of a gamer name definitely subtracts you points. However, I will say there's a few players just edgy enough, definitely got them going up on the list.
Okay, I see.
If
I
it's
see.
too long, that's a knock. Also,
Yeah.
if you have numbers in there,
Yeah, that's a
for
Deuce
me,
next.
that's
No.
that's
Oh,
like
you
a
don't
pet
like-
peeve. You
I
know,
didn't
so
really do, like, the weird characters, but there really weren't that many.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll figure that out. Yeah, if your name's too long, that's usually negative. If it's
Fair.
really hard to say on a cast, it tends to get negatives. But of course, that well, that's just that's just us. But okay, interesting to see Metallic in chat as well. Saying that they can't stand numbers. Very, very interesting. Okay, well, good to hear. Good to hear.
so okay. One thing we need to do
Uh-huh.
after this, I don't know how many names we have. Whatever, we'll say it's 50.
Probably more.
We need whatever. We need to say to go through. Maybe I'll do this. I probably won't, but somebody should. And essentially attribute, like, if you are in S or whatever, it's 10 points, and then give each team a score, and then have
Okay.
the Zoinks ranking board, but of team
Imagine.
Gamertag ranked
man.
rankings.
Okay, well,
That's a good idea.
that is a great idea.
You just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the lowest score,
Yes.
gets the highest on the list. Okay. Let's get
Okay,
after it.
I like
Let's
that. One last clarifying thing, because I already see Gamma mentioning there's 30 teams with 5 players each. We have decided, because I think that would last a little too long, we're definitely not doing alternates. But I think what we said, we're just doing the first seed out of each region.
Correct.
So for APAC, that's basically every APAC team, but we are going with the first seed out of every region. So I guess that leaves it up to you, Deuce, next. What region do you want to rank first?
Let's start with India.
Okay.
SAUL.
All right, so SAUL Esports. This will be these who can I just hold on.
Yeah, I can move them.
Ho boom. So we
I
have.
just found the copy and paste for.
All right, listen. Do not get mad at me for being happy about something I solved, okay? I need this. All right, so we have Snowy Barshaha. I don't know how to say that. Rex.
I always called it a Badshaw, and if
Badshaw?
it's Badshaw, the way I've said it, for me, that's A on verge of S. I think that's one of the most solid
Okay,
names going.
first
Wow.
thing we talked about was very careful on the S's, but here we go. We have Rex, Kiram, and All Might. You want Badshaw at A?
At A for me is a minimum. I really
At
like
minimum.
and I
Fine
think
with A.
Man, I
think I
thought that
had
was
a
a
va-
clear B tier, but all right, Badshaw going into the A tier.
Well, we can see.
I mean,
well,
it's
if you
there
both
now.
agree it needs to be lower.
No,
I think
Bridget wants it with
Snowy-
you, I think.
Yeah, I'm down.
Uh,
I think it's cool.
Snowy, Rex, and Curium are all B to C for me. And I think
Okay.
the real conversation we need to have here
Is All
where
Might our
we-
first
where we
S tier?
land on All Might. Yeah. Is where we land on All
I mean, All Might's my first S tier. I am I
Already?
yeah no oh that doesn't work.
I was
Nope.
kind of in the same spot with All Might. A can be pushed
No!
to S.
Doesn't work. I'm so
Just
bad.
like does not know how to
Just
freaking-
no.
Listen.
Just X. Just Control X, Control V, brother.
Control X. Control V. Oh, it moves it.
Yeah.
It's a cut and paste, brother.
I work in blue collar, okay? I don't work in these fancy office jobs like all of you.
Okay.
Alright, whatever.
No, you're valid.
Yeah, thank you.
Like Rex is for me is kind of a C.
Okay.
Snowy feels kind of like a B, C. Curium, I'm not sold on the Pokemon as your in-game name, so that's a C
Okay,
for me for sure.
Do not tell Muck. That's crazy.
That Kyurem C. Well, Bridget, this is a good question. How do you feel about just having a Pokemon's name as your gamer tag?
But it's not Muck, it's Dat Boy Muck.
You're like, this is different.
I think.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, where do you want it, Bridget?
Out of all these, I like Rex more than Snowy or Kyurem.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I don't think either of them are I don't think either of them are D tier. You know?
I agree. I think as a collective, I think this is a strong crop of
Okay.
gamer tags.
Yeah,
That's why I wanted to
good.
start with
Gamer-
S8UL because I think it's going to set us with a pretty strong baseline. Because
Wow.
I like overall, I think their names are pretty solid across
Okay.
the board. I mean, that's sick. An S, an A, a B, and 2 C's, like that is very strong.
Yeah, just a quick reminder for the Spotify listeners, watch this on YouTube because it's going to be
Yeah.
challenging in the podcast world, but All Might S, Badshah A, Rex B, Kyurem, and Snowy are C. Okay, Bridget, next region. We've already done India. Where are you going?
Ooh. Let's see. Honestly, I'm down to keep going in order and go with Legacy, who's in the same group.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Okay, so our gamer tags. Okay, wow, our gamer tags. I went to say name and it was a whole thing.
I
Wolf,
see.
Lel, Fulb, Mazo, and Soto.
Do any of these stand out to anyone? I think Lel is maybe like the closest to a standout as kind of like a kind of what you said, Zoinks. It's either like edgy and it drops it down, or it's just edgy enough to kind of like push it up.
Mazo, I think you could put in a higher team. Like, it's also Baby Mazo, right? Like, which is his full name, which feels better.
Yeah, but
That's-
with their
that's
little
how I feel
clan
about-
tag, he just has Mazo.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's how I feel
true.
about Muck, right? Like if it's Muck, okay, Dat Boy Muck is like, okay, that's to me is elevates it.
No, I think Bridget's right. I think with clan tag involved, we have to go with what you're providing the world's viewers.
That
Okay.
is their gamer tag.
I think it's just Mazo.
A
I do,
maybe B.
Which one be?
Mazo, that's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mazo S tier, disrespectfully disagree.
Wolf,
say,
Wolf is
overall-
S tier. Ooh, Wolf is.
Wolf is too edgy.
Yeah.
I probably like Lel. Honestly, I love Fulb.
Fob. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's good.
I think you were bang on earlier with I don't think anybody's higher than B in this group.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And I mean, like, I think Wolf is part of that too edgy camp. I think Lel is the one I would make an argument that could be like tipped up to A. The rest are kind of B to me.
All
Bridge,
right,
how
are we
you feel-
putting
how you
Wolf
feeling?
D tier?
Somebody's got to be there.
All
Bell
right.
curve, brother. Bell curve.
Bell curve.
Bell curve. I have to keep bell curve in mind.
Bridget, do you like Fulb enough for B tier?
I do.
Okay. All right. We'll follow your lead. I feel like
I
Mazo.
like all their names.
Yeah, they're good.
What I like
Such
is
a
they're
liar.
short and efficient and easy to say.
Yeah, they're like clean.
Yeah, that's true. That Soto is interesting because I don't think it's as bad as Snowy or Kyurem.
I agree.
All right.
Does that mean Snowy
sorry,
and Snow-
Wolf.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe we put Curium and Snowy down there.
In D?
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll see.
fair enough.
We'll
Deal.
see.
Fair.
It's too scary. All right, I get to pick the region next. We need to do some Asia. So let's do one of my personal favorites, Zora Tigers Gaming.
Slay.
I'm actually like, now that I'm thinking more of the Pokemon thing, that I think it's just, do I like the Pokemon or do I not? And if I don't like it, it's like, that's
Right.
kind of lame. But if
That's
I do
where we're
enjoy
at.
it, it's like, all right, that's kind of dope.
If there was a player named Pelipper, we're like, yeah, he's the freaking best.
Game over. Game over. S tier. Snap that off instantly.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay,
Chobo is my favorite out of this collection.
Chobo's good.
That's good.
Chobo's an A to me.
Okay.
I like Chobo quite a bit.
I'm a big fan of Jong. So I might be a big fan of Jong just because this is just a little bit of how Korean words are spelled in English terms. I only know this because I'm such a freaking esports nerd that I've seen so many Korean players. They always double consonant. Is sounded out like a single consonant. So it's not Jong, it's just Jong.
Zhang.
That's how it's said.
Okay.
And I like it. And I think Jong and Chobo should both be A tier.
I'm not gonna fight you on Zhang because I like it as well, but Chobo definitely needs to be there in my opinion.
In A? Yeah.
I'm aligned.
Yeah.
I'm aligned.
Okay. Mule. Not a Pokemon, but in fact a real life animal. But so is Wolf. But Wolf is also spelt kind of weird.
Why
Yeah,
is
but-
Mew
yeah,
cooler
but-
to me than Wolf?
It's
Yeah.
because it is. It's because
Because
it
it
is.
is.
It's because it just is. Like Wolf is like edgy, and it's like it's like
Mule is funny.
Mule is somebody that's. I don't know.
literal
I don't know how to
animal.
explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but. Like, Mule is like, yeah, Mule, like, let's get after it. Like, I don't know, if somebody was just like Donkey, like, okay, like, Donkey's out here, baby. But, like, Wolf, I don't know. It just doesn't, like, evoke the same emotions. I guess
Similar
it's because
to the Pokemon, it's like if I like the animal or not. Really.
I don't even like mules. I don't like
I
wolves,
think I
but it's
do.
just like,
I think
but
I
it's
do.
like,
Oh wow, okay, Beppo coming in hot with a good argument for Subin in our chat, saying it goes hard, it sounds like a baby submarine. Which honestly might put it B for me.
That does make it better to me.
Are we all not liking Subin?
no, I like Subin. I think Rex needs to go to C.
Rex needs to go to C.
That's fair. That's fair.
Which automatically classifies us as the other Rex going at C. And I think that's
I
a
don't
knock on
know.
both of them too.
I like Rex with an X better than Rex with a C and a bunch of K's and stuff. But
Yeah, but it's the same
Wow.
name.
but spelled differently.
Yeah, but like
Wolf is only in D tier because it's got a weird U in it.
That's why it's a D.
All right, Ward. Interesting.
that's a BC for me. Kind of.
So on one hand, it's like, you know, a 60-year-old dude's name.
Yo, he's like
On
the
the other-
retired janitor at your school that like
Oh my
comes back.
God.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
pushing around the bucket of sawdust and stuff.
He coaches
Hey,
the
shout
track
out to-
team, but
Shout
yeah.
out to Ward, like coaches, you know, but it's just ripping darts like while the team is running.
Insane.
Yo, shout out to Ward. The backstory that we just created for Ward makes it an immediate B minimum now.
You did make me like it so much more.
Okay, that was a
the
two-part
sixth-
argument. The second part of Ward's name is that it's also like a cool MOBA reference, you know?
Yeah,
No,
that's
that
what I was
makes it
thinking at
less cool.
first.
That makes it less cool now. That makes
What?
it less
No,
cool.
you're incorrect. That makes it less cool.
Yeah. Ward, the 65-year-old retired
I'm
janitor
putting it in
that is
D.
a part-time track coach. that is ripping darts, dog. He's my favorite. Ward, honorary S tier. You can put him in D, but in my heart, he's
In
S.
parentheses, can you put Doomsucks S tier?
No,
Yeah.
it should be Ward in D, and then a 65-year-old retired janitor in S.
Yeah, Ward if it's a league reference. Ward if it's an old guy shooting darts, ripping darts.
Yeah, asterisk. I love that. But if it's a 65-year-old retired janitor that's a part-time track coach that's ripping darts while the team runs, okay, but he
We're
shoots
about
darts.
to have like a tier list like tree, like have like different variations.
Another region in the bag.
All right. Cool. Okay. Shout out. Do you want to just move to a different group or to the same group? Just do nouns.
Yeah, let's do nouns.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Really? Are we really gonna call him Ton Slim in this?
That's
No,
what
it's
his gamer
Toon.
tag is.
Somebody took Toon Slim and he's never gotten it back.
Yeah, it sucks so bad. Oh, poor guy. Okay, I'm editing it to Toon Slim. I'll do him. Give him the
You're
best.
valid.
As it should be.
Okay.
It should be.
Okay, this is an interesting group because immediately I think we're gonna have a widespread on nouns.
I think so too. Where do we want to start? I think
Let's
Toon
start.
is really solid.
Yeah, I do too. I want to start with the elephant in the room. I think
Bruv
Bruv
HD.
HD is not great.
You're valid for that.
I think Bruv sick. HD. We're adding HD.
Do we even know what the HD stands for?
No, and that's
Like,
a
is it-
problem. If it was well known, you know, if it was infamous, maybe.
Yeah, like bruv high definition. We out here. Toon
Well,
Slim A,
if that's
Surrey
what
C,
it is, it
Gatloo
goes
A,
down
bruv
farther.
C, a D.
I don't know about a high definition, but
But what else could it be?
huge. Well,
Alright, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Yeah, that's gonna have to pump the brakes instantly, my guy. Okay, bruv is now in D tier because of the Zoinks D fumble right there. Holy
Alright.
smokes.
I'm putting him C.
Huge defender, exactly.
Huge
Next
defender.
round.
I know you
Huge
kind of said we were
defender.
gonna have a big spread, but like Soreyu, Gatloo, and Adesu are all like very like phonetically close. Do they all get lumped together?
Ooh. Okay.
Can.
Okay. Interesting.
So like their highest
so different.
is gated by their weakest.
Here's the thing. I think Soreyu and Gatloo are really good, and I don't really love a Desu. Oh, but saying it sounds cool. I just don't like looking at it. Why is it
It
spelled
hurts
like
my
that?
eyes.
How do you want it spelled?
It's a bit of a Bruv HD problem.
Okay, you just don't like the mixing of the capital. You don't like improper.
Yeah, I like all
capitalization.
capitals.
Yeah. Oh, so if the U was capital, you'd like it.
Okay, I'll leave a Desu up to all of you, but we are putting Soreyu in A.
Okay, I'm aligned. I probably like Soreyu the most.
Mm-hmm. Even if you spell it the
then it
proper
ha-
way
then it
that
has to-
people
then it
want
has
to,
to
which
be-
is Soryu, but I think it's very good.
So by that logic, I think Gatloo B, Adesu C, and then Toon Slim is either A or S.
Gatloo, B, huh? Okay. Here's
Yeah.
okay. Argument here though, Deuce next. Gatloo, very fun to say.
Completely fair. Completely fair.
Bridget, are you aligned that you
valid.
think that maybe makes it go to A?
I am down for it to be an A.
Okay. I think Toon Slim, absolutely A. Dang, okay, Noun's coming away with it. We said B for Adesu?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I think that's something we'll have to remix later because they're stronger names, I think, than
Yeah, we'll have
Gatloo,
to, like,
Soreyu that are gonna
Look
have
at
to
them
bump them out of A.
holistically. Yeah.
You think we're bouncing? Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, listen, our sole S tier is currently All Might, which is crazy.
I think Badshaw should be in there because I think that one's insane too. I think Badshaw is the strongest A in there.
You ride for Badshaw. Really
I
hard.
think
Wait,
that's
how
a that's a
do
big
we-
personal thing because in the set against LG last year, he got a KO streak of 3, and I said off rip, Badshaw looking bad, brah. after he just like wiped all of LG,
There it
and like
is.
that just cemented in my head. Again, the Dupe Snack's headcanon is heavy influence in here. Heavy influence. Ward,
good lore.
criminal behavior that he's in D. That man is retired and he put his time in the system. And if he wants to smoke cigarettes while he's coaching a track team, he can do that.
He's allowed to.
I think Loki, one of the most successful Korean Pokemon Unite players to ever play. I think he's been at Worlds all 3 years, which
Jesus
is
Christ.
pretty impressive. Shout out Ward.
Shout out Ward.
Shout out Ward. And I think Mule as well. So, ooh, real bottom enders on the list, but that's okay. Okay. Texas, Frank, Froy, Don Lux, and Patchy.
Texas and Frank are just kind of farts in the wind to me. Those are pretty low. Those are pretty low.
What?
Yeah, I think, okay, I'm now being reminded of another concept is nouns, not the team, but the term, tend to do very not well in these lists. They tend to do quite bad. So if it's a proper noun, they tend to go quite low.
Why do I think Texas goes like kind
See,
of crazy?
I think Texas does go kind of crazy, but I don't. I'd maybe move it up to C.
Yeah.
I mean, that is not Texas going crazy. Is moving up to C.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
Like if like
better
if
than
you're
the
saying,
nouns in C tier.
You think Texas is better than Mule?
Yeah.
Maybe we should be
They're very
moving Mule
similar.
down.
Listen,
Should we be we're moving Mule down.
No,
If we're leaning into Texas, right? So you've got me along for the ride. And the axis that Texas goes hard, I think it's better than some B tier names too. Like,
wow,
okay. I think we've overrated some folks in here.
Wow.
Some in here.
Okay, so some things need to be changed already. Interesting.
I think Don Lux goes hard as shit. I like that.
Yeah.
that one's good.
That
one's good.
100%. I was just about to say, you get to call him the Dawn on cast, which just rules every time.
Patchy's also good.
Is
Patchy's
Don
at-
Lux good enough for S tier?
I'm considering it.
Ooh.
I am too, actually.
I also was considering it.
All right, let's
right.
put Don Lux
Let's
in
rip
S.
it,
then.
Let's
yeah.
go. All Might and Don Lux. Oh, dang. Now we need to get these people in a room together at Worlds. Just
Yeah, meeting of the minds.
to sit, shoot some darts, and drink some beverages. It'd be perfect.
Okay, Froy. I kind of like Froy.
Yeah, Froy's good.
Uh,
Froy and Patchy are both good.
Like I like Froy and Patchy better than Mazo, Salto, and Adesu.
Wow.
I would agree.
I
think
like them the
Patchy's
same.
Definite A, I think.
Patchy.
Froy-
Okay, it's kind of
Froy's
cute.
like B.
We don't have a lot of cute names in A, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Froy, maybe B. I don't know. I'm down to put
That's what I
Froy B
think.
or C. I don't have strong feelings towards Froy.
I think it's stronger than the names in D or in C for sure.
Okay. Now, Deus Nexus, it's your time. Let's revisit it. Who is in B that should not be in B any longer? Who are you kicking off the island? Not the literal island of Hawaii, but
off rip, Salto and Adesu I think are the weakest links that we have right now.
wow. Okay. I'm down to move Salto down for sure.
Bridge, how you feel?
Fair.
Okay.
Richard just really likes Legacy. So it's like, this is always tough.
I don't know. Maybe it's like their names together. I like a lot. I don't know.
I think that's what helps Gatlu, Soreyu, and Adesu, to be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Greater than the sum of their parts.
exactly.
Next region.
Okay.
Next region.
Next region. All right. We could do North America. We could do APAC West. There's a few teams
I saw
there.
somebody in chat earlier say do Onyx. So let's do
Sweet.
Onyx.
Yeah, let's do Onyx. Okay, so that is APAC West Indonesia.
I remember I gassed up Eeyore last
Uh-huh, yeah, we
I don't
gave-
remember where they end up, but Eeyore is solid.
I don't think. You know what's hilarious? He wouldn't have been in the contest, but I think he was in chat. So I think we rated his name extremely high because it's very good. Eeyore
is solid.
very good. This is a very niche reference. I'm not sure if you two will get it. I know maybe 1 or 2 people will get it in chat. This is very Stormlight Archive. It's almost a oh crap, I can't remember the poetry writing form, but it's very good.
It's also fully Winnie the Pooh.
So Winnie the Pooh. Okay, are we ready to give Eeyore A tier, or does he go S tier?
It's up there for me with like
Metallic, stop making me feel old. I'm dying inside. But yes, it is Sanderson. Okay, sorry, dude. I cut you off. What were you saying?
I was just saying, Eeyore is up there with me with like Badshaw, Chobo. I think it's better than Sarayu. I think it's better than Gatlu.
Okay, I'm keeping Sarayu here. We'll talk about Gatlu later.
That's fine. That's fine. It needs to be A minimum again.
Okay.
Kind of like my stance with Badshaw. A minimum, and okay. I think it might be S worthy.
Bridget, how do we feel? Is Eeyore S worthy?
I think A personally.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair. It goes A. Okay, Zoe and Dev are just names.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
they
are
feel D tier to me.
Yeah, it's giving Frank.
It's giving
Frank! Big Frank energy. I kind of think Axe-Q goes hard.
Okay.
Because it's not...
yeah.
You love naming tiers.
Yes, it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing. Okay, I do think Axe-Q goes... Well, Ducky totally disagrees with you. This is from chat, by the way, podcast listeners. How is Axe-Q A? He just had his cat walk on his keyboard for 2 seconds.
Yeah, you know what? And his cat delivered.
His cat did a great job.
Yeah, okay.
The fact that it is 3 letters, but it's Axe-Q is so sick.
It's
Knowing
I think
that's how you say it is cool.
Yes, it is carried by how fun it is to say. How do we feel about Oluna?
I am completely uninspired by it.
Really?
So.
I'm kind of middle of the road. I'm a B tier on Oluna.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Yeah. We got a perfect empty spot right there.
Yeah, maybe that's part of why I'm... All right, Oluna goes B tier for now. Okay, we're moving. Right. We're moving. That was Onic Rise. So whoever asked for that. MYS? Yeah, they got some fun ones.
Rebongs is a gangster name. Rebongs is so good.
Yeah.
Real.
I can't believe you guys taught me about this whole Control X thing.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. I think Rebongs is an immediate S tier name. I love it. Yeah. Also, he spelt it like how you would spell an Irish name. With a capital 2-letter intro to the last name and then a capital second part of the name.
Oh, that is pretty sick.
Like McDuffie or something. I don't know any Irish names. All right. I think Night Mew Foxy is an interesting one. It is a love it or hate it kind of name. How are we feeling about Night Mew Foxy?
I love the name. I hate casting it. Because it is a third syllable and it's kind of garbled.
And they're usually playing Mew, so it's like
so like for me it's pulled down by its own how cumbersome it is.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's cumbersome. I agree. Bridget, you're not a caster, so how do you feel about the name Night Mew Foxy?
I rub it in.
Yo, Yang is giving Frank.
I
love that. That's Bridget's thing. It's giving Frank.
Of all the episodes we could have invited Smim onto, this probably was the one. Oh well.
Damn it. It's okay. We have the chat contribution.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm dragging you back, Bridget. How do you feel about Night Mew Foxy?
It's pretty like middle of the road for me. Like
wow.
It's cool.
Okay.
But it's not like
you know
it
what?
It's kind of memorable, but it is memorable.
Oh, what did I do? Okay.
Okay.
Low key, I think it might be C. I think Night Mew Foxy might be C. Is it that bad?
Wow. I feel like it's
just
B.
cumbersome.
Yeah.
It's just
I know,
it's held down by how cumbersome it is.
Okay. There it is.
It's working.
Okay. I wow, chat is very in agreement about the C. Potentially even people asking for D tier. That's crazy. I mean, I'm down to put Yang and it's giving Frank. I think Smim put up too good of an argument.
I agree.
Okay, Yemu and HT. Also, HT contender for Rookie of the Year. Up there with like Metallic and Flareons, by the way. Watch out.
Slay.
I'm again uninspired by
Okay.
these two. Yeah, because Yemu like makes me think of like Limu, like Liberty Mutual, which is
insane.
like the Limu Emu, and then
Okay.
Emu.
Sure. Yeah.
So like I don't know, that's just what my brain, because it works in a very unorthodox manner, as I'm finding out live on this podcast.
I like it. Okay. I see a suggestion from Dextro in chat to say HT is B, Yemu is C. I'm kind of leaning that direction. How are you feeling about that, Bridget?
I think I like Yemu more than HT.
Maybe we swap them. Maybe Yemu B, HT C. I actually think HT is a cumbersome way to say on broadcast as well. I'm not gonna lie. It's shorter than it sounds, and that's a bummer. It's like the whole reason that Spriggles thinks that draft needs to be fixed. All right, here we go. Let's move on to the next one. Can we do Fusion next? Let's do Fusion.
Let's do it.
Currently pretty up there on the power rankings. Let's see how they do on the gamer name. What did I do wrong? No. Oh, God.
You can do it.
Control C.
Well, I right-click for that
Control
one.
V.
I don't know why, but I right-click for that one. Oh, rework respawn next? Okay, I'm sorry. Ducky, we're only doing regional champs. So we won't be doing rework respawn and we won't be doing Enteku. Sorry. Sorry for your loss.
The two things you asked for, we're not doing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ducky. Listen, you can make your own list.
Does the Draken with the second N, does that do anything? Because that like visually scars me.
Okay. Hey, we could put it in Frank tier.
You don't like the extra N?
Yeah, like I'm uninspired by Draken, but also it has the extra N too.
You keep saying you're uninspired.
I like Tempo. Tempo is, I
too.
think, the perfect balance of edgy gamer name. I think they found the flux state. They're in it.
Yep.
I agree.
All right, A tier.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I think Xainu's kind of bangs too.
Really?
It's very Xenon.
A Nemo, on the other hand, I really like.
Ooh, I do
like
really
that
like
too.
a Nemo.
Okay. Would you be super mad if Xainu's went to B?
No.
Okay. Bridget, would you be super mad if Xainu's went to B?
I would not.
All right. And then Kaya.
C.
It is just a name. Is it giving Frank?
But it's a cool name.
Okay. All right, that is Wait, where did Texas go? Texas and B's here? Oh boy. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start axing people back onto this list right here.
All right, next up is North America's Orange Juicers. We got Flareons, Kratos, Machisel, Zugrug, and Rolling It Down. I believe Zugrug was one of the few up there, potentially S tier names we had on our last list.
I agree. Machisel is also incredibly strong
I
to
have
me.
to say, these are actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think Machisel is an immediate to S.
I really like Machisel.
It's so
It's really
fun
good.
to say.
It's pretty funny.
It's a cool name, and it's kind of backed up because he does run it down on Machamp. You know?
Exactly.
That's kind of sick. Where
It's
he's
the
like-
combo.
Yeah, I think it's extreme. The Machisler. Yeah, Dupe does love saying the Machisler.
That's so good.
Okay. Are we putting Zugrug in Dupe Snacks and I were on the list last time. So Bridget, where would you put Zugrug on this list?
Like Frank is also so good to me.
It's
I like
so
that it
good.
rhymes. I like that it rhymes.
Oh, I love that it rhymes. Can you tell I'm a comic book fan?
Yeah. What?
Please.
Never talked about it.
Yeah, Zugast for sure. Okay, chat was pretty unanimous. 300 takeout coffees. We got to bump those numbers up. But everyone mostly aligned. I like that. Okay, we saw Flareons, Kratos, and Rolling It Down. Flareons, it is just a Pokemon.
It is.
Is it in the caster bias tier?
I think it is.
I
It is
agree.
Hey, great player. Belongs to the sea. Okay.
It is plural, so it's multiple Pokemon.
Oh,
That's a good
that's
point.
true. It's true. I do like the argument. Okay.
Is Kratos too edgy for its own good?
Ooh. That'd be crazy.
It might be. I mean, my instinct was Kratos B. Like, shooting from the hip, Kratos B.
All right, I'm going to leave it up to Bridge.
When I look at the names in B, I feel like Kratos is more of an A. But if you think B,
okay.
I'm not gonna fight.
All right, B it is. B it is.
Okay. Oh, Juice X is going to go
What?
lower. Okay, okay.
I'll leave it up to Bridget. Actually, wrong choice.
Well, I think I was also potentially going to pull for a little lower. So that's
was
fair.
funny.
This is our where we agree on rolling it down.
Pretty good.
I think, yeah, rolling it down solid.
It's like fun enough that it's not a Night Mew Foxy problem, you know?
No.
Right.
It's like fun.
Because rolling it down clearly shortens to rolling. Night Mew Foxy can be any one of those words.
Night Mew Foxy. Okay. Oh, Sherlock wants tempo into the S. Interesting. I do like tempo a lot. Okay. All right. Where are we putting rolling? A? I don't think it's an S. I don't think it's an S name.
I don't think it is either. I'm cool with A.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Hey, we might move tempo up later. Hold on. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do what were previously wait, why is this back? I thought I changed it. Oh, no, it is. Mashio. Oh no, now it's back.
Delete the picture.
Yep.
Because Doomsax loves shouting Machisel on broadcast, and Machisel is just an insane name. It's so good.
I did it.
Yay, thank you. Okay. I was like, I'm gonna try to learn.
You looked baffled.
What picture? How do I delete? User says true, no bias. Okay, here we go. Mashio, Yume, P, Lucapo, and Ton GG.
I think Lucapo's the strongest name in here. In my opinion.
You like Lucapo?
I put Lucapo A.
Yeah, let's start there. P is giving Frank. P is stronger than Frank. And you know what's crazy? Is because I love Frankie in One Piece so much, if that was Frankie, it would be A minimum.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
But it's not Frankie. Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Which is why it's like, it's just Frank. Yeah. Frank is the other track coach with Ward. That's why they're both there. That's why they're both there.
Yeah, real.
Track coach. Lucapo is so fun to say. Machio, pretty fun to say too.
Machio is flows. And it makes me think of Ralph Macchio, which for those of you that don't know and might just be watching Cobra Kai, he's the one who got trained by Mr. Miyagi in the original Karate Kid.
Okay.
That's the actor, by the way.
Okay.
Got it.
I don't know where I was going with that, but Machio is fun to say.
Okay.
But it also
is
gives
it
off
fun
Ralph
enough to
Macchio
say to be A?
Like, it's fun to say, but I think there's better Bs. Like, I think Texas is cooler than that. Zynus is cooler than that to me. Lel is cooler than that to me.
And Machio?
Kratos is crazy.
I'm putting Machio B. Like... I'm putting Machio B.
Okay, fair.
Okay, Machio B. Deuce next. Where do you want P?
I think it's good.
Okay.
B. I think B, personally.
Okay, let's put a B. Bridget, where do you want Yumi?
This is like a league thing, isn't it?
Well, if it was you, me, it would be with an I at the end.
Oh, with an
but it's
I.
Yume, which I don't know.
Yes, you may.
Oof,
All right.
oof. After that, it's giving so much rank. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's the exact song, actually.
Groan. Okay.
You are welcome.
Listen, this I feel like is the decisive one. Where does Ton GG go? I feel
I do
like
it.
I like
think,
it.
We need to judge it fairly. We have to judge it on the same axis as bruv.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's what I was just about to say. It's immediately to C for me because of the weird letters.
Wow, chat is very split.
Yeah, chat can't decide. Chat has no idea what's going on right now.
It's ton, but it's actually pronounced tone, if I'm not mistaken, from last year. That's
Okay.
kind of an insider that we got, which might be for because we're all Westerners here. Like that might update differently as well. Like it's
Sure.
tone. It's tone GG, not ton GG.
Okay.
Fair.
I still think it goes in C because of the two letters. I think we need to.
Ooh, that's 2 votes for C. Bridget, strong enough opinions to pull it either way.
I'm aligned.
We are aligned. Dang. In the C, the caster biased here. Crazy. Okay, Shin and Rude gonna be up next.
I like a lot of these names.
I'm trying to remember some of these names.
I think Z-Ray whips.
I love that it's ZZZ.
Z-Ray, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute. Okay.
It's B for sure. B, right? At least.
Oh, I'd say you could put it higher. I'd say that could be an A tier name.
I think Xingdi is really strong too.
Xingdi is awesome. I think Ice kind of rules as well.
I like Ice a lot too.
Holy, with the whole team in A tier. Okay.
BKZ might be like, but it hits different than HT, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like BKZ is kind of slick, whereas HT like some way is shorter but clumsier. I don't know.
Yeah, BKZ is more phonetically fun. That is alone worth something.
Yeah, I think it's B.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Now, Ukura. I don't think it's D, but I think I could put it in C. Maybe it is D.
Ikura?
I don't know. I think C.
C? Okay, we'll put it C. All right, who knows how many more of these teams we got to go through.
I don't think there's too many more.
Oh, perfect. Oh, you've been highlighting them too. Thank you.
I have been.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. This is over to OC for the Ground Zero boys. What's up? Joe Megalol, OM Beagle, Cruelly, and Colon. Colon? Is that really how you...
Okay.
Are we putting that D?
Is Colon? Yeah, Colon's gotta be.
Is that how we're saying that?
I mean, we talking about bowel movements out here? What are we doing?
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, Joe Megalol.
Zoinks is a hate.
Zoinks
He's
is
on
going
the hate,
snap
so...
D. That was gonna be a snap D from Zoinks. I'm not gonna stop him. He's so angry. He's turning red like his shirt just by reading it.
He hates it so much.
No shot.
Okay, no.
Was up the strongest?
It's going C. It's going C because he's an all caps brother. And that's what I'm here for. And
that is your bias.
Oh, that is my bias. How do we feel about OM Beagle?
To me, it's kind of a C.
Okay.
Yeah, it's giving. It's like an animal I don't. I mean, I like beagles, but it's like I don't feel.
It's giving mule.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I feel equally about mules and beagles, I think.
I feel like What's Up is in
like
fact
mule
the strongest, and I think it's B.
Yeah, okay.
I agree.
And Cruelly's not bad. I think it's C though.
It's kind of edgy.
Yeah, Cruelly.
Okay, now, yeah. You just cemented it in C.
All right, do we want to do Talon or Cakelock next?
Let's just do that whole space. Let's just do
I
Talon
think those
then
are the last
Cakewalk.
ones.
All right. Boom. Oh, you can only see. All right, hold on.
Okay, Lance and Dylan, right? Those are straight Frank tiers.
Well, okay. Lance, yeah. I was gonna make the argument for like it's a Pokemon champion. That's kind of cool, you know. But
Kai, D.
well, when you say
D.
it like that, it's D.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
RBX and
RBX
BKZ.
is like worse BKZ.
Worse BKZ. I think it's the same. I think it's the exact same as BKZ.
Fine. All right, I'll let it slide.
All
Sync 1, you know where I'm at because it's got that number in there.
He hates numbers, man.
Bye bye, Sync 1. We're
Yo,
so sorry.
What did we just do to this poor team? Shout out to RBX holding it down.
In the B tier.
Big.
Yeah, that one's tough. Sorry. I think that's Talon. Oops.
That is Talon.
Sorry, Talon. Hey, I got you going pretty far in this tournament, but gamer names.
SCGSGC, no shot. D.
I took it straight from the VOD.
Okay. Sun Sage, but spelt with a Z. Kind of tickles my heartstrings. It
Kinda hard.
kind of tickles my heartstrings a little bit. It almost to the point of A tier, and I'm not lying. Like,
Okay.
Oh, no shot. I have to gatekeep that. There's no way.
Sun
Nope.
Sage
Nope.
with a
Nope.
Z.
Nope.
So good.
Nope. Nope.
Okay,
You can
fine.
put him in A, but I will not let that name hit S. 0%er.
Okay.
0%er.
All right, we're pretty good at A. Sun Sage is too good. Tirawatby.
If it was just like terawatt, like a terawatt, like that's kind of dope.
Who said that?
Tirawatby
But
sounds like the girl that Ward didn't get to ask to the dance when he was in high school and always talks about her every practice.
Shut up.
No, it sounds like the robot that a nerd builds in their basement to be their girlfriend.
Oh, no! All right.
Insane.
Okay, Pufaza. No!
Okay.
Now, hold on!
Listen.
Now, hold
It's
on!
hilarious.
Mufasa is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's stronger to me than Sun Sage. I'm a Pufasa believer. I'm a Pufasa believer.
I need to cast every Cakewalk.
I need to be in these games.
Oh,
Yo.
that boy Muck with the raid. What's going on? How you doing, everybody? We're ranking
Perfect
people's
timing.
gamertag names. Okay, Pufasa.
Yeah, just in time, Muck. Pufasa. What were we thinking?
No.
Come on, Muck Raiders. What do you think about Pufasa right now? While we
Okay.
let the discourse happen in the chat about Pufasa, let's talk about Nadiza.
Naughty's.
Muck goes Pufasa A tier. All right, 106 person raid. You get an A tier for Pufasa.
That's
what you
worth
get.
1 8-tier selection.
Congratulations.
All right.
Nadiza, like, again, feels like it kind of goes, but at the same time, saying it over and over again, I know my brain is going to make me mess that up. So
Okay.
I'm going to abstain from Nadiza after I already gate-kept Sun Sage and forced Pufasa into A. I
It's
think I
so
just need to take
good.
a break.
Okay, all right, Bridget, how are you feeling about Nadiza? Nadiza for me is like C.
I was thinking that too.
Okay. Nadiza is going to end up there. Okay, so that is our tier list of all of the number 1 seeds headed to the World Championships. Now,
No, we got to zoom out and we got to rework this thing.
okay. Yeah, that's great.
These access is not done.
This A tier is too many humans in there.
I think we should maybe bump up some to S.
Okay,
Perhaps.
so here was my idea. I was going to say, chat, what is one person in the A tier that you think deserves to be an S tier?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you show Mufasa.
Yeah, wait, there's some tempo. Metallic's a hardcore tempo believer. Okay, I was like, ooh, a lot of people saying
Shindy is
tempo, and then it's
solid,
just
too.
Metallic saying it twice. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Couple votes for
Shindy's
Shingy. Okay.
I do like Patchy too.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Kratos? You made it into B tier. Just so you know, I had to fight a little for you to get into B tier, okay? Bridget and I did. But, Deus Ex prayed on your downfall. Okay, I mean, we're seeing a lot of Shingdi love.
Yeah, Shingdi's really solid.
All right, we'll move
I'm
Shingdi.
down.
And that's one that we called was an A minimum, right? So
Okay,
I think that's a fair
Excel
move.
Wizards. How do I move these 3 just up 1 cell?
Select them all, hit Control X, and then click on the empty void and Control V. Bang.
Oh my gosh. It's like a whole new world to me.
Okay.
This is incredible.
So okay, real quick, Zoinks, out of these A's, like pick 2 or 3 that are your favorites out of A.
Sun's Age, immediately.
Oh my God.
Sarayu, and are you kidding? You actually don't think that's cool? Eeyore, Sarayu, and Sun's Age.
What about you, Bridget?
I would say
Mufasa's so good.
It's Mufasa.
No, it's
is
good.
right where it needs to
No,
be.
it's good.
I keep looking at it, and it's just the best thing I've ever seen.
No, that one's good.
So
Okay, I'm
good.
trying to think, like, comparing the list. I honestly,
I don't hate how many we have in A tier, by the way. I'm not against the way this list is where it is right now. But
yeah, I feel like Chobo, Tempo, Anemo. I need a one of the last O's
ooh, okay.
in the S tier. If that makes sense.
Chat was really pulling for Tempo.
Yeah, I
Luca
like Tempo
Po?
as well. Luca
Also,
Po's
Luke Po's
sick.
good, but I feel like it's.
I don't know.
So-
I'm kind of okay with the S tier being this, like, 6-person exclusive club.
God, I mean, they are strong too. They are.
I know.
really
Like,
good.
I don't know if there is anybody we really need to pull up there. Okay, chat, your next chance. Who should not be in the It's Giving Frank D tier? Should be moving out of D? Tempo is just a word. It's true.
So true.
But it's like a gamer word, Kratos. It's a gamer word. Vamp, thank you so much for the raid.
It's like a really good word.
You want Draken?
Demote Kratos to E? Yo.
Okay, but he shoots darts.
yeah. That's the Ward tier. It's giving Frank, but also
Let's give him
like
a word.
don't sleep on Ward.
True.
Mm.
Yeah, Frank tier
I-
might just kind of be set. Smim
Yeah.
might be correct there. Okay.
I'm just going through A. For me, the ones that I could see getting moved up: Badshaw, Chobo, Toon Slim, Eeyore. Those are probably the ones I like the most.
I think out of
And
those,
here's
I
the-
would
here's the
lean
thing.
Eeyore, but
Here's the thing, like Ice is cool and it's solid and it's a dope gamer tag, but it's not like it doesn't like drum up a big spirit of like you can't if you were to make an account on some game that wasn't Unite, you wouldn't get Ice. There's no shot.
okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure, but it doesn't feel like. Oh, you're saying it's like generic.
Right.
Okay.
Or at
True.
least some of the
Yes.
like Eeyore too, as a matter of fact. But
There's
I
no
feel
way
some
you
of the-
get Pufasa. It's too good. It's taken everywhere.
Ice
Yeah,
is
you're
clean. Ice
Mufasa
is
one.
smooth. That's why it's an A, but that's why I'm not. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm good to keep Ice in A.
All right, is this it?
I think if there's any Bridget, is there any ones that like whether on the low end or in the middle or in the top end that you think really need to move?
I'm pretty down for this. I feel
Okay.
like it's pretty balanced, but the S tier is exclusive.
Yeah, I like
that's
that.
Good with me.
Mm-hmm. Flareon's to be.
Damn.
I can see it. I think if anyone moves from C to B, it's like Tone.
Mule.
Honestly, Mule.
Bridget really does.
Mule.
It's good.
It kind of goes crazy.
I'm leaving it in C.
I'm
the one.
He's 3 Flareons in a trench coat. Goes hard.
And Pepe was selling me earlier.
I'll tell you what. If somebody comes up with a backstory for their gamer tag, because that's some of my like personal favorite stories to hear, is how people landed on their gamer tags. I can see that influencing where I put somebody, to be quite honest.
True.
But anyways, let's lock it down. This is where we're at.
All right, sounds good. Snacks, give me a quick thumbnail face in 3, 2, 1. Okay, awesome. That will be the end of our podcast. Reminder, everybody, we will be doing Unite Mike's Mayhem finale tomorrow night, same time, same place. You know where to find us. Other than that, anything to plug, Bridget?
Not really. Just Mayhem tomorrow, which you already talked about. So.
Perfect. Sweet. Okay, Snacks, how about you?
First off, Metallic saying, bro, I made my gamer tag when I was way younger and I thought I made the word up. What a legend. What a legend. That's shout out number 1. Shout out number 2, always follow at Big Bridget on Twitter. And show up for Mayhem tomorrow. It's going to be a banger. We've got the gigantic coin. I'll have the tiny mic ready to go, and we'll get after it.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, everybody, so much for spending your time with us here on a Tuesday evening, or wherever you're listening to this in podcast form. My hair was like this the whole time, huh? All right, cool. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. We will be back with Mayhem tomorrow. We'll see you all then. Bye-bye.
Bye.